Admit to yourself you're on the twin flame journey.
Hi, my name is Jason, and I'm on the twin flame journey. It's been about 648 years since I've seen my twin flame.
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hello.
Hi.
If you truly want what's best for you, just admit it. Admit to yourself you're on the twin flame journey. And from there, you can plan accordingly how to move forward. There's a power much more influential than you. And that power is relentlessly nudging you in the direction of everything you desire. And it will not stop. And you're trying so hard to push back against that power. And you will not win. You'll just keep struggling. That power will just keep nudging you harder and harder until you hit your breaking point. Do you really want it to get to that? What's the point of struggling against it? Deep down, you know you have no chance here. It's the power that created the entire universe and everything in it. If you want to go with a few rounds with that, be my guest. However, all that time and energy that you've spent and are planning on spending to being resistant and pushing back, you could have spent or you can spend moving forward. So just keep that in mind. Ask yourself, what's best for you? Is it best for you to go with the flow of love and in the direction of where you're being nudged in a peaceful and willing manner? To learn, to absorb what you're being shown joyfully, happily, allowing God to show you what's in your consciousness that isn't serving you? Or is it best for you to be resistant and fight against it, kicking and screaming? If you believe you know what's best for you more than God does, that is not going to help you. All you're doing is resisting God. You're not doing anything at all to help your situation. It's not up to you to decide what reality is. Let that one soak in. It is not up to you to decide what reality is. That is God's job, to show you the truth, show you reality. But God can only offer to show you reality to the degree you allow him to. Which means if you're choosing to be a know-it-all or to be ignorant and stubborn, then you will perceive your own reality. And you will continue to perceive separation from your twin flame and all the other things that you desire. And you will continue to perceive love within the confines of what you believe love to be. That's impeding your progress. Stop trying to fit your twin flame union into this perfect fantasy. Just because you're twin flames doesn't mean everything is one big party. Where did you get that idea from? Where have you seen any relationship that doesn't have its challenges? Where did you get the idea that love is only ever giggling and hugging and kissing? That's not reality. That's a fairy tale that you've worked up in your head. You can't expect that from your twin flame. You can't expect that from your twin flame union. You will constantly be disappointed if you do. That will really affect your mental and emotional well-being to a very large degree. Can love be giggly and huggy and kissy? Absolutely. Can love also be disciplined, extremely emotional, boundary setting, triggering? You bet your ass it can be. Does giggly, huggy, kissy serve a purpose? It sure does. Those things feel really good. Does discipline, extremely emotional feelings, boundary setting, and triggering serve a purpose? They sure do. They are flashing red light to pay attention to. Why? Because they are an alert that something isn't right, and you need to identify what that misalignment is in your consciousness. Why? Because you do not want that there. That misalignment is keeping you from experiencing the love that you actually do want, the happiness that you actually do want, the joy you actually do want, the purpose that you actually do want. That bad feeling is standing in the way of all of those things that you do want. And your twin flame is alerting you to that so that you can handle it permanently and thus experience receiving love where you weren't once experiencing love. So maybe they're not so bad after all. Gee, who would have thunk it? Your twin flame wants you to feel good. Oh, I wonder why. Probably so you can come to a healed enough state where you can actually be together physically, where you can actually heal enough where you could be in each other's presence without triggering the living shit out of one another. Right? Oh, really? They want to be with me? Yeah. One soul cannot be separated. That one soul doesn't even recognize separation. It's always one soul, always together. It's only in your consciousness that you perceive to be separate from them. It's not reality. Twin flames were created to love one another unconditionally. Nothing can change that. That's the truth forever and ever. Right? That's just the truth. Your twin flame is not deviating from the process of mirroring in any way. It's the same for everyone. So stop taking everything that happens with your twin flame personally. You're just setting yourself up to feel bad if you do. Take what they mirror to you, identify what is in your consciousness that's causing them to mirror whatever it is they're doing, heal it, and move on to the next thing. Right? If your twin flame is doing something you don't like or makes you feel bad in any way, they are only ever bringing that to your attention because they love you unconditionally and they want you to heal. Give yourself permission to change. Give yourself permission to see the truth. You have to ask yourself, do you want to continue being pessimistic or cynical about your twin flame or this journey, or would it serve you better to see things through the eyes of God, through the eyes of love? Which do you believe would be better for your life? Sticking only to what narrow beliefs you're holding on to, or opening your possibilities up to the vast knowledge of God's truth? all that is required is a logical decision. That decision is squarely up to you. If you decide you want to feel good, and you're willing to allow yourself to feel good, and you're willing to put in some effort for you to feel good, then sign up for a free consultation so you can find help and be supported on your journey to true love with your twin flame. Visit the links in the description box down below, and I will see you next time.